Imagine pulling up to a 512-acre patch of Utah desert. The sun sets red over Skinwalker Ridge. You feel watched, not by animals, not by people, by something that knows your name. For decades, this ranch has been ground zero for the impossible. Shapeshifters, glowing orbs, portals that swallow drones whole. But in 2025, the buried truth is breaking free. Leaked government videos, red orbs that kill, and footage they fought to keep hidden. Tonight, we dig into Skinwalker Ranch 2025, the evidence they tried to bury. If you hear whispers in the wind after this, don't look back. That MY name is Frostfawn. And this is the ranch where reality cracks. The IT started with the Ute tribe. Long before white settlers, they called this land cursed. Skinwalkers, Navajo witches who shed their humanity for power, hunted here. They say the ridge hides doorways to other worlds. Fast forward to 1994. The Sherman family buys the ranch for cheap. Cattle mutilated overnight, no blood, no tracks. Bulletproof wolves with glowing eyes. A massive wolf-like beast that took 6 bullets to the chest and just walked away. The Shermans fled in terror. Enter Robert Bigelow, UFO billionaire. He buys it in 1996, turns it into NIDS, the National Institute for Discovery Science. What they found, not wolves, orbs, portals, and things that defied physics. WY 2007, Bigelow's in bed with the Pentagon. ASAP, the Advanced Aerospace Weapons System Applications Program. $22 million to study UFOs. But Skinwalker Ranch was the real lab. Declassified docs from 2025 leaks show they documented radiation spikes that burned skin. Cattle exploded from the inside. Hitchhiker spirits that followed investigators home, mimicking their voices. One file, a portal in the mesa that swallowed a probe, spitting it back miles away. But the real bombshell? The red orbs. July 2025. A Reddit leak from ASAP archives hits like a grenade. Video footage. 3 glowing red orbs hovering over the ranch. They descend on a herd. Cows convulse. Internal organs liquefy. No entry wounds. The orbs pulse, then vanish. Investigators on site report nausea, headaches, visions of dead relatives. The government classified it immediately. But why? Because those orbs match you. AP reports from 50 years ago. And they're not alone. Bigelow sells to Brandon Fugel, a real estate mogul with a secret. He turns it public, with History Channel's The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch. Season 6 drops June 2025. Drones crash into invisible walls. 1.6 gigahertz signals from underground, like something calling back. In one episode, they map a tunnel system under the mesa. GPS clocks shift by hours. Team members black out, wake up miles from where they started. Fugel teases on podcasts. We have footage that would rewrite history. But the leaks say more. November 2025. FOIA requests crack open the vault. Declassified ASAP files reveal Skinwalker as a hotspot for non-human intelligence. Cryptids that shapeshift mid-stride. Hitchhiker poltergeists that follow you home. And portals, rifts in the air that suck in equipment and spit out something else. One report. A researcher sees a duplicate of himself through a shimmering hole. The duplicate waves. Then the hole closes. The real researcher? Gone for 72 hours. Found 40 miles away, no memory. But 2025, the year it all unravels. January. A drone catches a hitchhiker. A shadowy figure that mirrors the pilot's movements from 500 feet up. March. Ground-penetrating radar hits a void under the homestead. Big enough for a craft. Or something alive. April. The orbs return. Team deploys sensors. 3 red lights appear at dusk. They form a triangle. Cattle in the path drop dead. Organs cooked from radiation bursts. The video leaks on X. 2 million views in 24 hours. Fugel denies it, but the metadata matches ranch equipment. May. The Mesa anomaly. They drill into the ridge. At 20 feet, instruments fry. A voice, garbled, like radio static, whispers coordinates. The team scrambles them. They lead to a dry lake, bed 100 miles east. There, a buried metal object. Scans show it's hollow, pulsing. June, season 6 finale. They lift it. Inside, a shard of unknown alloy, etched with symbols that match ancient Ute petroglyphs. But the real leak? The shard hums at 1.6 gigahertz, the same frequency as the underground signal. July. The Reddit bombshell. OSAP files confirm the orbs aren't new. 1997 footage. Same red lights mutilating a bull. The government buried it because the orbs interacted with military jets over the ranch. One F-16 vanishes from radar. Reappears 200 miles west, pilot catatonic. He mutters about the watchers in the ridge. 2025 update. Fugel's team finds a jet's black box. Last transmission. They're not from here. August. The portal experiments. They use lasers to map anomalies. One beam bends, creates a hole. Through it, a glimpse of stars that don't match our sky. A hand reaches out. Humanoid. Scaly. The hole snaps shut. Radiation levels spike to lethal. 2 team members hospitalized with portal sickness. Burns that heal wrong. September. The cryptid surge. Trail cams catch shapeshifters. A coyote becomes a man mid-frame. Glowing eyes. It stares at the lens. Whispers in Navajo. You shouldn't be here. October. Underground signals intensify. They trace to a chamber 300 feet down. Seismic shows movement. Something burrowing. November. The big leak. Declassified memos from OSAP head. Skinwalker is a beacon. Non-human entities use it as an entry point. The footage? A 4K clip from Fugel's archives. Orbs forming a portal. A craft emerges. Disc-shaped. Silent. Hovers. Then dives into the mesa. December 2025. We're here now. Fugel announces major disclosure for 2026. But the leaks keep coming. Ex-post claim insiders are fleeing the ranch. Cattle mutilations up 300%. And the signals? They're broadcasting globally now. 1.6 gigahertz. If you have a scanner, tune in. What you'll hear isn't static. It's coordinates, pointing right at your backyard. Theories? Take your pick. Interdimensional hitchhikers testing us. Alien base under the ridge. Skinwalkers as guardians or prisoners of the portal. Or the ranch itself is alive. A scar in reality. Bleeding anomalies. The rules from witnesses. Never go alone. Never speak their names. And if you see red lights at dusk, run. They're not buried anymore. The footage is out. The truth is scratching at the door. If this hits 10K likes, I'll drop the full OSAP or video analysis next. Subscribe and ring the bell, because the next signal might be for you. This is Frostfawn Legends. Stay out of the ridge. And whatever you do, don't look up.